Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Mzungu Pebbles. Thank you for stopping by to hang out with me today. Sorry, I was supposed to do a video on Friday, but I have been under the weather. I am low energy right now because I've had a migraine for a while since Friday. Well, since Thursday. And I went out and it intensifies, got worse on Friday. So I have been trying to nurse this migraine headache. As most of you already know, I do suffer from migraine headaches from time to time, and certain things triggers my migraine. So it's one of the reasons why you haven't seen me on these streets for an entire week. I must apologize to each and every one of you, but sometimes it's either work or I'm sick, and my health comes first. Anyway, let's get into it. Happy Sunday, my darlings. I hope you are having a great time, okay? Let's get into this reaction video. First of all, there's not a lot on the street to react on, but I'm going to pick a few things and try to get 15 minutes out of it. So, Marwa has hired a new manager, a brand manager. Marwa has a brand manager. Take that. So homeboy came in his dark glasses. He's like, yes.
You're actually very tall. 6 feet?
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your name?
I'm Gershon Obiero.
You have to speak a little loud.
Okay, I'm Gershon Obiero.
Gershon?
Gershon
Obiero.
Obiero, yeah.
Yes. And you Kenyan, right?
Kenyan, yeah.
And what is your new role that we will announce officially? This is just introduction.
Yeah, from tomorrow onwards.
Yes.
I'll be Marwa's official marketing brand manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
So guys, if you want to work with me, you want, shout out, you want, which other things you can tell them?
Okay, basically it's about influencing and partnerships.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What about if somebody wants a shout out, or that is not even your part?
Shout outs is not in the
part of. Okay, yeah. I see. So guys, from tomorrow, it's good that I introduce you this way, because somebody will see that and say, oh, Marwa, we have a scammer out there who wants to use your name. Okay. So it's good that when I introduce you like this, and even tomorrow I will introduce you officially, maybe even tomorrow morning when I come here, we'll start with you.
Okay.
Yes, in the morning when we wake up and come here, I'll start with you, but I'll film that video here.
Okay.
So that people can actually know you. You introduce yourself, you tell us what we can do. Let's say somebody wants to work with Marwa this way, you'll be there.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Obiero.
Okay, thank you.
Tomorrow we will have now our talk.
Okay.
Yes.
Brand manager, marketing brand manager. At first, I thought he fired Daniel because he had some other guy doing the bookkeeping, and the guy was like, is Daniel sick? He's like, no, Daniel isn't sick. But he was really very evasive. He didn't want to explain why Daniel was not present that morning, because remember, Daniel has been working around the clock on the construction site for free, and Daniel is extremely upset. He's so unhappy to the point where Daniel can't even force a smile anymore, because people are sending their money to Marwa for Daniel, and Marwa refused to give Daniel his money. Come on, Marwa, give Daniel his money. Nothing in life is for free. Even you said so this morning, that people who want money, they have to work for this money. And that's when you give them whatever, tip you have for them or whatever they earn. And this guy, Daniel, has been working all along for you, being your bookkeeper. Bookkeeper, Marwa. Do you know how much it costs to be a bookkeeper per hour? Do you know how much I charge clients? Let me keep my mouth shut. How do you expect this guy to work for free day in, day out, as if this guy doesn't have, a mouth to feed. Like, he has to eat, Marwa. He needs money for food. He's there with you 24/7 when he could be in the field doing something or doing something else that is going to gain him a couple dollars. He can't because he needs to be there with you. He can't make money from his YouTube channel because you forbid him to do so. You are doing wrong by Daniel. I am sorry. You claim that, oh, look at you. You grew your channel in how many days? You grew your channel to 6,000 in how many days? Do you know how difficult it is to grow a channel? Yes, Marwa. It is difficult to grow a channel, but you also have to understand that he's not yet making any money on this channel. You also have to understand people are only watching him right now because you are there on the construction site. The day you finish that house and you leave and Daniel has to leave and go back to his house because that's not his place. He'll have to go back home. No one will watch Daniel. So that 6,000 subscribers will be useless. Look at the guy who used to work in your compound. What's his name? The one you built the horse stables. Him. Look how many subscribers he has. And look at his views. He's not making any money. The day he left your compound and people unsubscribed from him, that was it. Those subscribers were useless. So Daniel will forever have to kiss your nash and come to you for shout outs for people to watch his channel and for him to gain $20 per view per video or less. Sometimes they only make $3 per video, guys. Yes, they do not make a lot, those guys. They don't make a lot on their videos when their views are low, when their views are 1,000 or 500. Sometimes it's $3, $2. It's no money. What is he supposed to do with that? And people are sending this guy money and Marwa is keeping the money for himself because he claims that, oh, it's to go into the house. That is not Daniel's house. That is Brian's house. So why are you keeping this guy money? You're stealing the boy money. Give the boy his money. That is so unfair, Marwa. You say you're a fair man, but no, you're not. You take the grandma money as well. If I send you money to give to someone, that's what I expect you to do with the money. Don't tell me that you're going to do XYZ with the money. No, it is not your money to make that decision. I gave you that money. So let me make that decision or send my money back to me. That's how it should be, Marwa. Give Daniel his money. The guy needs to eat. He looks hungry. Give him his money. He needs to buy his own stuff. And anyone would get jealous. No, many people are saying, oh, Daniel looks like he's getting jealous. He looks like he's ungrateful. It's not his house. So what is he grateful for? That is not his house. That's Brian's house. So they say it's not on paper. It's not Daniel's house. So yes, I would feel a way. Imagine I am there working day in, day out, have Marwa talking down to me, yelling at me, taking all this ABUSE from this man, yelling at me, beckoning me whenever he needs, and I need to run by him to be his interpreter and to be his bookkeeper. And I am not getting $1 out of it. No. And no one can send me money on my channel because he forbids me to do so. And I can't vent on my channel to say, guys, I really need to eat today. I am very hungry. And my family at my house, they don't have any money. So if you guys can help me with something, please help me. He can't say these things on his channel. Marwa forbid his subscribers from sending this young man any money at all. Shame on you, Marwa. Stop taking this young man money and give it to him. And the subscribers need to demand that you give him the money. Any good subscribers would be like, no, Marwa, you can't have this young man there behind you like this and you're not paying him. So this is one of the biggest issue I'm seeing right now in that construction site. Anyway, grandma looks like her face is always sour. Like this woman never smile. Like, woman, can you at least smile and be grateful? I'm sorry. I'm not going to just be a hypocrite and don't say something about this. Why is it that this woman can't smile? Why? Why is it that she has been wearing this struggle on her face like from Jesus was born? There is this struggle on this woman's face that she refused to get rid of, even when she is being blessed. Yes, and I will say it. She is being blessed. People in America and in the UK and in Canada and all over the world are busting their behind to work hard to make money. And I know she didn't beg anyone to do this. No, she didn't beg them to do this, but they're doing it. They're sending their money to her so that she can be more comfortable. And this woman can't even fake a smile? Huh? Seriously? Let me tell you something. Some people are just probably ungrateful. I'm just gonna say it. Some people are probably just ungrateful. And probably she's just that type of person, because there is no way someone would be giving me something unless there is stuff going on behind outside of what we're seeing on Marwa's camera that we don't know about. Maybe Marwa is tormenting this woman and she's like, you know what? I am comfortable with what I have. Leave me alone. I didn't tell you that I need a new house. Leave me alone. Let me stay in my little mud hut in the dirt. I don't need you to come here and antagonize my life. Maybe this is why this woman's face is screwed up. Something is going on behind the scene, guys. What do you think? Tell me. Because there's no way she could be getting a mansion. To them, that is a mansion. That is a huge house. And please, somebody explain to me, why is it that Marwa felt the need to build such a big house out of donators? Come on now. Come on. You're doing charity and you're building charity homes. This is what you're going to do because of your greed, because you think that people in America and in the UK have so much money that whenever you demand and whenever you shout out and say, hey, I need you all to send me money to build a house, they're supposed to go get the money by any means necessary to send you that money to build a house. Why couldn't you just build a normal little house for them? It could be a small 3-bedroom, just like Mama Han's house. No, you feel like it should be tall, and big. Look. We need a veranda. We need this. We need that. We need a closet. We need this. We need that. Come on, man. Come on. There are more people that you could help if you try to scale down on the size of this house that you're building. You could stretch the money and help more people. Isn't this how charity is supposed to work? Make it make sense. Grandma is over the hill. She only has a couple more years leave. When grandma is gone, do you think Brian is going to have that house? No. If it is not in writing, Brian will not have that house. I am telling you, he will not. So some of you are really wasting your money listening to Marwa, who wants to do this, wants to do that, wants to do the next, and the money is not coming out of his pocket. As long as the money is not coming out of his pocket, Marwa will continue to be greedy and build these huge mansions because it's not his money. And he will keep demanding that people send their money, and you guys are going to send it while you have your own family in your own country suffering. While you have your own family in your own household suffering, while you are owing the people you are renting from, while you are owing the mortgage man, the banks, their money, you would rather pick up and send your money to Marwa to build mansions. Yes. Now, this is the other thing that I'm noticing. People are saying, oh, Marwa is saying Brian needs a phone. Brian needs a bike. Brian is going to need a car. Let me tell you something. I can't believe this. Now, I'm not saying that this kid should not have gotten anything, and that he doesn't need help. But at this point, I feel like you guys are rewarding someone who you say allegedly is a thief. And if you're rewarding this kid without him realizing that, you know what, I did something wrong, there should be consequences when you do wrong stuff, right? Apparently, he's being rewarded for doing whatever he did wrong. And this is not on Marwa. I must say this. This is on the subscribers, because Marwa sent him to the police to get beat. We all know that. Marwa repeats it over and over how he got beat at the police. Now, I don't agree with that either. But this seemed like he's a troubled child and he needs someone to mentor him. He doesn't need to be getting a phone. No, I don't hear anyone talking about schools and this, that, or the next anymore. It's all about phone, motorbike, this, that. How you think this kid is going to be concentrating in school if he's going to be on YouTube all the time? Listen, sometimes I am even distracted from my work because of this YouTube. And sometimes I have to set a rule for myself and say, you know what? I am not going to log on YouTube because this thing can become addictive. And that's where he's going to fall short in school and no longer want to be in school. He already dislikes school. So why are you rewarding him with a smartphone and a bike? How is this kid supposed to concentrate on school if all you are doing is handing him out gifts? He's going to go to school and say, guess what? I went and I stole and I got a house, I got a bike, I got this, I got the next. So this kid is going to grow up thinking that it's okay to steal. When he becomes an adult, then he may become a big thief because you guys are rewarding him with so many things all at once. How about saying to him, okay, if you go to school and you get this amount of grades, next year we will get you a phone. An incentive for him to do good in school. No, you're giving him all of this before he even stepped foot in school. This is not making sense to me. That's not how you discipline a child. No, it is not. I could be wrong. Some of you gonna probably disagree with me. But this is exactly how I feel. I don't reward kids for when they do stuff, bad things. No. And I'm not saying that, oh, you shouldn't give him a house. They needed a house. Okay, those things are necessary things. They needed food. They need a roof over their head. Okay? But a cell phone, a smartphone, a motorbike, and now you're talking about, oh, that's where he's going to park up his car. You guys are something else. You guys have money to waste. Money to waste when so many hungry kids are in Africa that you could be sending money to buy food for those people who needs food. Not phone, not smartphone, not iPhones, not Samsung phones for a child. Seriously. Anyway, Brian is sick. Brian has measles and Brian is all over the construction site, mingling with everyone on the construction site. And Madam Parasite, who can't stay home, I'm not saying she should not visit her husband on the construction site, but of course she needs content as well, guys. Okay, so she's going to the construction site every single day, driving their big car. Now I heard Marwa said that they need a car for the bush because he doesn't want her to always be driving this car. So he was now begging for a new car. Subscribers, there will be no ending to this forever begging. I am telling you, there will be no ending whatsoever. Marwa is always going to be online begging you guys to do and to do and to do and to do because he is a professional beggar. He is. So every single day, be prepared for something. When this project is done, he will start begging for his car, the other car that he says he needs. He's already putting it out there. Okay? So Madam Parasite decides to, jump in the Land Rover and drive to the construction site. According to her, she's bringing them food. I saw her and Dorina making manzani or something like that. I can't pronounce it, so don't come for me. They were making manzani, and of course I'm watching her. She's watching Dorina making it. She's gonna pretend that, I said to myself, this girl is gonna pretend as if she made those, right? And I see her dipping her finger in the thing, tasting it, and I'm like, oh my God, like, come on, girl. You're supposed to use a spoon, not dip your finger in it and then lick it and tell her, oh, this tastes too sweet. Oh, this tastes, can you imagine she was double dipping the whole time, spitting up in that thing? And that's something they're taking on a construction site. So anyway, she showed up with her, with the mototo at the construction site. I come here to bring my husband. I'm here to bring my husband lunch. And guys, Brian, where are you, Brian? Come, Brian, I bring you manzani, Brian. Come, Brian. Guys, come. I bring manzani for everyone. Here, we have manzani for everyone over here. Guys, Brian, hi. Come, my little boy, my son, my adopted son. Here, I have manzani for everyone. Yeah, I made it. Yeah. Come. Yes. I made it myself. My whole self from my heart and my chest. Yes, I used all my energy to make it at the villa. Yeah, I did all my energy to make it. Yeah, it's very, 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 very good. Very, very good. Come, guys. Before I forgot, I also have placenta juice. You want some placenta juice too? We brought placenta juice for you guys, you men, all you men, you need placenta juice. I have placenta juice for all of you men. Come, gather around. Ooh. Let me drink my placenta juice. I can't with Madam Parasite. I can't with Madam. I can't with Madam Parasite. So one of the guys looked at it and he was like, no. He was like, he didn't want to eat it. The guys were looking at it like, we don't want it. We don't want to eat from you, ma'am. No, we don't. We don't know what you put in there. They don't trust her. I could see that. Some of the guys refused to eat it. There was one particular guy, and even someone left a comment in the comment section. They're like, oh, I saw that this guy, when you said you made it, the guy was afraid to eat it. Yes, he was, and I don't blame him. I'm like that too. I don't eat or drink from people. I'm very particular where I eat, even in certain restaurants. I'm very, very particular. I'm a scornful person. I am. Because some people are nasty. Even when I go to people's house, if I don't see them open the bottle of water, I'm not drinking it, because people have this nasty habit. They put the bottle of water to their head and then they put it right back into the refrigerator. They do the same thing with orange juice and stuff like that. Yes. And I'm pretty sure they probably saw her on her video dipping her finger in there and licking it. Imagine when she was off video what she probably did. Who knows? Maybe she spat in it. You never know. And remember, they don't trust them. Well, they don't trust her, I should say. They don't trust her. A lot of people think that she tied Marwa. So they're afraid that she would put something in the food. So a lot of them are very careful. They don't want to eat it. And I don't blame them. I don't blame you all, boys. Don't eat it. Do not eat it.
Now you can give Rocio, she can film with Maisha. Guys, me, I'm telling you, let me wash my hands quickly, but maybe if there's a paper bag I can hold.
What are these?
Mandasi, please have one
eat
there.
these things overdue.
Look.
Overdue.
And then we bought that. Let me enjoy.
I cook it. I did it.
Did you make this?
Yes, please.
This is a prime example of how fake and lie Rocio is. Fake and lie. Now she's lying that she made them, and then she pretends as if she's going to this construction site to feed her husband or fake husband. And guys, when I say husband, listen, we all know it's a fake husband, but I just say husband, so don't get mad at me for that. And she sits there and allowed a child to serve her husband, allowed a child to serve the people in the compound. She wouldn't even say, let she serve her own husband. She didn't make those manzanis. The Dorina made them. She didn't make them. So she just pretends as if, oh, I'm this nice, loving wife. I love my husband. I'm doing all of this for him. Fake. She is fake. Listen, Rocio could never change, no matter how much she pretends as if, oh, I'm a changed woman. I'm such a different person. No, she's a city girl who wants maids. and has a child serving her husband instead of her getting up off her butt to say, you know what, let me serve my husband on this construction site. She's there to record, to make content. Don't think she's there to support Brian or anyone. Okay? By the way, this is not placenta juice, okay? That's not placenta juice. That's beetroot juice, guys. I'm drinking beetroot juice to help me with my migraine headache. And from time to time, I drink beetroot juice because it has good nitric oxide. Helps my blood to flow more easily. Perhaps that's what's going on. My blood is not flowing. I don't know. So anyway, that was hilarious. And she had the baby with her, knowing that Brian has measles. And Marwa was explaining to her that Brian has measles. And he looked at her and he said, do you know what measles is? And she doesn't know what measles is. She doesn't. Imagine. Us here in the Caribbean, we know. Because we got our shots from we were babies. In fact, when I came here to go to school, I had to prove that I had my measles shots before I got accepted into the college, into the university. I had to prove that I had my measles shots. So I don't know how she's not familiar what measles is. And she was there shaking the guy hand. They're holding the baby. Marwa doesn't wash his hands before he holds his baby. They were holding the baby, putting their hands in the mouth. Then there was this drunkard man who came over and was all over the baby, touching up the baby, putting his face on the baby's face. And I'm like, hey, hell no. Hell no. Hell, I don't care who wants to say I'm scornful. I am sorry. I would not allow that to happen with my child. I'm sorry. No. I don't know you. You're not over here touching up my child like this. Oh no, I'm sorry. But that was crazy. That baby can get measles. Who knows if that baby had all its shots? And if it gets measles and gets very sick, what's going to happen? These people don't think, man. They don't think about the welfare of their own child. And people are in the comment section trying to tell them, and they don't listen because they don't care and they don't read the comment section. They really do not care. And this is why they do these things. They don't care. Marwa don't care. They probably like, oh, this is how the child is supposed to be tough. I was around people when I had measles when I was a child. These kids are built differently. The kid was born in Argentina, not Africa, and it's a mixed child. Listen, they're different. They're not as tough. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I guess she's complaining that Marwa doesn't spend enough time with her, and this is why she's going to the construction site, because hey, he's not at home. This guy wakes up, he's in beast mode right now, building this mansion for Brian and the grandmother. So when you have so much money coming in 24/7, and for the 1 or 2 hours that he's online doing his video, you hear all the calls coming in. Imagine when he is offline non-stop. The phone is ringing non-stop, and he's going to answer it because this is about money. Money is coming in. Money is flowing. A lot of money, left, right, and center. Marwa is making a lot of money out of this. A lot of money. The money that Marwa already collected could already build this house and build another one the same size. I'm telling you. But all this writing down with this stupid bookkeeping stuff that he have this other guy and Daniel doing, it is just fake. It's just for show, for people to think that he is doing this, all this accountability stuff. I am sorry, guys. Marwa is getting money, and some of that money may be going in Marwa's bank account, allegedly. If you're doing charity, you're supposed to have a separate account, a separate space, a separate M-Pesa where this money is going. It should not be commingled with your own personal funds, Marwa. Once you commingle this with your personal funds, hey, that means you are taking some of the money, and you can't tell anyone differently because you already commingle it with your funds. And And if you're audited, you can't account for it and separate it. They're still going to say you steal some of the money. And you should know better than this, but you don't want a separate account because you want most of it to go into your account. I'm telling you, that's where most of it is going to go. No wonder why you're telling people that a roof costs $10,000 to build a zinc house, a zinc roof. 10,000 US dollars. Imagine 10,000 US dollars to build a zinc roof on a house in Africa in the bush. That's not adding up, Marwa. That's not making any sense. And when someone called in and offered to build that, sell you those zinc or iron sheet, as you guys call them, for way cheaper, for half the price, you declined because according to you, you said the person who is working on the house say that those iron sheets are no good. How do you know that the person working on the house is not affiliated with the other person you're buying these expensive iron sheet from? How do you know that? They could be working together and he's getting a percentage out of it, out of swindling you guys, because it's American dollars and they see all this money coming in. This is why they're selling it so expensive. And you know that, Marwa. You know that. Iron sheets shouldn't have to cost that much. It's a ripoff. And the Americans and the UK people are so silly. They're right there telling you, oh yeah, go ahead with the expensive ones. I don't know where you guys are getting money from. I don't know. Tell me, because I need some. I need some of that money. Yes, I do. Many people think I'm rich. No, I'm not. Because if I was rich, do you think I would be on YouTube here talking, reacting, and all of this nonsense? No, I would be somewhere over in Europe right now all summer, resigned from my job, traveling the world. Again, for the second time in my life. I'm a broke Mzungu. So tell me where you guys are getting these money from, because I don't know. I work hard for my money and it can't come in fast enough. As soon as it comes in, this is America, it goes right out of your pocket. And the more money you make in America, it's the more money you pay in taxes. A lot of people don't know that. Unless you're working under the table, and I don't work under the table, darling. I'm the man. The man can't work under the table. So anyway, Jamaican uncle is always also collecting money for Ayamawa through, I don't know if it's PayPal, but Jamaican uncle, you're walking on a thin line. You are walking on a thin line, sir, because one day you're going to be audited. When all of this comes tumbling down, Jamaican uncle, don't cry when the IRS comes after you. Don't cry. Let Marwa collect his own money. Tell the people where to send the money. What is the point of sending money to so many different people? Send it to one place. This is what I'm not understanding. Why people, I see other people coming, oh, this one said they send money to you. I don't understand why people do that. Is this for shout outs? Or like, for example, they send money to Nasto, they send money to this one. Sometimes I believe some of these subscribers, they do that because they want Marwa to feel good and want Marwa to keep these people in his circle. And this is one of the reasons why they're doing that. Because to me, it doesn't make any common sense. If Marwa has his M-Pesa up there and his whatever, for them to send his account, for them to send money, why can't they send money straight to him? They have to be sending it to Jamaican uncle. And he has to come there and count it out. Somebody sent me $50. Yeah, man. $50, man. Yeah, man. Take it, man. Yeah, man. I never said no, man. Where this come from? Yeah. I saw him in the villa playing with Maisha, and I said to myself, Jamaican grandpa, or whatever you name, Jamaican uncle, I've never seen you play with your grandchildren like this. Not only that, there was one little boy crawling on the floor right next to Maisha. Jamaican uncle didn't even look at this little other child. All he was into was Maisha. Yeah, man, you want to go like, this man, sir, where are your grandchildren? Where are they? Go play with your grandchildren. This man is obsessed with Marwa, Rocio, and Maisha. Obsessed. Imagine if I was this man's daughter. And I see him over there playing with these people for so long, and he's never paying my children, never give the money he given to them to my kids. I'll tell this man I don't want to be his daughter anymore. You see, when he get old, I would put him right in the nursing home. That's where I would put him. I wouldn't take care of him. That's where he would be going. Seriously. Y'all don't call me mean. What else is on this list? Now, I saw, what else is on this list? This list. Oh, before I get to D, because we're also going to talk about her. Yeah. But before I get to her, I saw, I think, who else? Oh, the horse. And I think some people reacted on this before. I saw a big gash on the onyx neck, the horse. These people want all these pets so that they can show off on social media and they can't take care of their animals. Why does the horse has a huge gash underneath his neck?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. Look.
Yeah.
Maybe he scratched himself. Yeah.
Shame on you, Marwa and Rocio. Rocio, you don't love those animals. It's all for show. All of this is for show. To let people believe you're wealthy. To post it on Instagram. To show off on your friends who you leave in Mexico. The pole dancers. That's what all of this is for, Rocio. This is why this poor little... Your horses are suffering. They look like they're suffering for hunger, just like you are, just like how you look. Twinning. Anywho, so I saw the horse has a gash underneath his neck. A big gash underneath his neck. And these people, they don't know how to care for animals. And speaking of people who does not know how to care for animals, let's talk about Dee Mwango. Yes, Dee Mwango, shame on you. It is shameful what you are doing to that pedigree dog.
He has to jump on me. It's a must. And my pants are white. You know? What? That's what's Stop! Stop, Matt. Sometimes you're just too much. Oh, you wanted to pee? That's my pretty dog, Matt. It's called Matt. You know? Wow, he was so pressed. It's quite funny that he can't pee inside his kennel. He has to pee out. Look, guys, it's very dry. Even my dog doesn't have water. I need to give it water and food. You see? This is not enough.
I saw a video yesterday of Dee Mwango going on a construction site complaining that she is firing her security guard because there is no one there to watch her place and watch her material. He's not there and yada yada yada. Now you guys are doing the same thing that Marwa did to the guy who was working for him, Alex. Why not Alex? Who couldn't leave to go home to see his family. You want this man to be there 24/7, Dee Mwango. Why don't you hire 2 or 3 security guards? You can afford it. Stop being cheap. I don't care if you guys say this man says that he could do it all by himself. No, it is common sense that you have to hire more than one person. You can't expect for him to be there 7 days per week, 24/7 until your house is finished. That is unfair. He may have a life. He has a family. He needs to go home at some point. So you can't expect to show up, and if he's not there, it's a problem. And then he left a child there, Dee Mwango, and you're complaining that this child shouldn't be working. How many kids are in that villa working? Isn't Anastasia a child? And she has been working in that villa for 3 years now. How many children did Ayamawa hire to work in his house? Didn't Joyce's say that you guys hire children to be maids in your houses? So how come now you're talking about a child can't be there? I agree that a child should not and cannot be there to take care of a compound or be a security guard. What can they guard? That's only a child. What if the child injure himself? What if he falls into one of the pits, one of the holes or something? What's going to happen? Huh? And you left your dog. Shame on you, Dee Mwango. Shame on you. This is animal cruelty. And you run there about, Matt. And this time the dog is caged. This pedigree dog is caged into a little pen, suffering from hunger, no water, in the heat, in the middle of nowhere in the bushes. This is what you did to a dog that you had. You were serving this dog meat. Hey, whatever happened to the steak that you were serving and boiling for this dog? Pretending you use this animal the same way you use people to grow your channel. All of this, and all these people have a timeline, including the animals. A timeline for you to cut them off after you're done with them. They're no longer of any use to you. His time has come and gone. So now you have discarded him in the middle of the bush, the bushes, middle of nowhere where no one is around. Just a little boy. What happens in the middle of the night when that dog is there by itself? Shame on you, Dee Mwango. This is animal cruelty. This is abuse. Locked this dog in a kennel? Not even a kennel. It looks like a little makeshift box that they built, that they tucked the dog in. This dog that was supposed to be a pedigree house dog. You are wicked. You are a wicked gal. You wicked. I wish someone would lock you in a box and do the very same thing to you and let you see how it feels. Let me tell you something, Dee Mwango. You see, Americans, they worship animals. They worship animals. It may not be the Caribbean people, but the ones who live in America, thank goodness you don't have a lot of white people on your channel, honey, because they would shut your channel down. I'm telling you, just by you doing this, they would shut your channel down because they consider that animal cruelty. These people worship animals. They worship dogs, and they see a dog like that that should be inside your house. If you know you couldn't maintain the dog, if you know you didn't want the dog, you should have just go rent a dog from someone, because that's what we thought you did. Use the dog for a while and then leave, give the dog back to the people. Instead of purchasing this dog, allegedly the stolen dog, off the side of the street from someone, then go dump the dog now in bushes because you don't want the dog in Conrad's mom house, and the dog can't be in Marwa house because the dog is not trained. Why couldn't you build something on the side of Conrad's mom house to keep the dog, since you don't want the dog in the house? Okay? Why can't the dog be in a kennel or something on the porch at your mother house? Why? Why does the dog have to be in the middle of nowhere by itself, in the middle of the night with no electricity, in the darkness? That dog, imagine the barking. Imagine the barking that this dog does at night when it's there by itself with no one around. Dee, you are wicked. You are wicked to treat that dog like that. Shame on you. But you do this to everyone. Friends, fake boyfriend. It's like you rent a man. The man who you rent, where was he on your birthday? Nowhere to be seen, because he's a rent-a-man. They're all rent-a-man. You pick up this little dog out of the blue from nowhere that we thought you rented. May as well. It would have been better if you had rented this dog. Now you don't need this dog anymore because it serves its purpose to get you views. And that's it. You're done with the dog. Shameful. So this person left a long message on Dee Mwango's channel. This person says, no, he left this message on Marwa's channel. The person said, please, Marwa, tell Dee to remove the dog off the farm and get a dog trainer. What she is doing is inhumane, and people are starting to take notice. Matt is not an outdoor dog. He can't take the bad treatment. He's going to DIE, and that is true. These kind of dogs, they're not pot cakes. They're not mongrels. They can't take this kind of treatment that Dee is giving this dog. It will DIE. Imagine your sister took the dog to the bushes and locked it in a wooden box without a bed, water, and any type of food. You people have big houses, and none of you don't think that this is wrong. to leave the dog in the bushes? Shame on you people. Give the dog to someone who can take care of it. This is animal cruelty. So people are now noticing. Yes, people are noticing that, this dog is being mistreated. And I don't know why this is a surprise to them. Look how they treat the horses. Look at the horse with the big gash under the neck. Did you hear them call a vet to say let them try to help this horse? No, it's their suffering. Look at the collarbones and all of that stuff in the horses showing because they don't have food to eat and they refuse to buy any type of feed, that's going to cost money for the horses. They don't treat animals well. In fact, if they don't treat humans well, you think that they're going to treat any animals good? Look how Marwa talks to the people on his construction site like they're dogs. Literally, like not even dogs. People don't talk to like that. Look how badly he speaks to the workers. Look how he treats his workers. And you think that I am Marwa and Dee Mwango is going to treat any type of animal any better? No. These people are all for themselves. It's all about money and greed. And all they do is use people and use animals and use things to get money from the subscribers. For subscribers to think that they are these wonderful, wonderful human beings. Like he's doing right now. Oh, I'm such a wonderful human being. I'm building this mansion for this old poor lady and this thief who, broke into my house. So I'm this wonderful, wonderful human being. You guys think that this is not a benefit to I am Marwa. If Marwa didn't, if this was not going to be a benefit for I am Marwa, he would not be doing it. I can promise you this. I can promise you this. We know him like the back of our hands. He's benefiting from it, and this is why he's doing it. None of these things are coming out of, oh, I'm a good person, from the goodness of my heart. Oh, I just have to help people from the goodness of my heart. What he's doing is a good deed. I am not going to deny that. But he is also benefiting from this good deed. Anyway, guys, I think that is all I have to talk about today. I just went on pretty fast because I have a lot of other things to do. Okay, thank you for watching me as always, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments in the comment section. Take it to the comment section. Let's talk about it. But before you go, hit that like button, and if you want a manzani that I cooked, that I dipped my finger in and ate while it was being baked by Dorina, I didn't make it. I'm just lying and pretending as if I could cook because I can't even boil water. Listen, I can't even boil egg. I'm a city girl. Do I look like a house help? Do I look like anybody's maid? I don't cook. I'm Halle Berry, darling. Halle Berry. That's what David Justice said, that Halle Berry didn't have motherly instinct and she didn't cook and clean. So I am Halle Berry, darling, okay? And he said that's why he didn't marry her. And Halle Berry was on her, vacation with her man, like showing off and says, me cook and clean? I'm not a maid. That's what I am. I'm Halle Berry, okay? But you can have some manzani. Let me finish my placenta juice. You guys have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta. Mwah.